Well, hello everybody, it's me again, Decepticon Doug, and am I ever glad to see you? Because I have got something very exciting to show you. I decided to splurge a little bit, and with a little bit of help from some family members, have purchased this, well, I guess I just may as well show you. It's in the title anyway. Megatron the Masterpiece. This is crazy cool. It is big, as you can see. This is it beside my head. It has been no secret on this channel that I love these masterpieces. And this Megatron is the biggest one, which is consistent with the show since they're all to scale. And so I have currently Cheetor, Optimus Primal, Dinobot, and Tigatron. So this is the first Predacon that I have. I got them and I got hooked. In retrospect, I kind of regret not doing like unboxings and stuff as I got them. But you know, lesson learned. So let's have a look at what is going on in Megatron's box. Alright, so this is actually pretty tricky to get into frame. But there you have it. Megatron Terrorize. And geez, it's so big, it's just how do I even show you everything? Well, I guess you know what the box looks like. Let's have a look at the back. Shows you kind of some cool little bits and pieces, a few little visual bits from the show, how he stands compared to Dinobot, an epic showdown as we have seen in the show before. Oh, even like the little pose from Double Jeopardy when he's like, "Well, traitor, let's see if you really are a Maximal spy." Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all that stuff. Cool. You know, and here you go. If you read Japanese, freeze frame that, tell me what it's all about. Cool. Let's have a look at what's inside. And of course I have this cord in frame, which is not supposed to happen. I'm a professional, I've done this before, I swear. Amateur. Okay, cool. There you go. Cord out of frame, that's all I need. Okay, so let's see what we got. First, some of the swiggity swag. So just the usual stuff that comes with the Masterpiece is this cool little Megatron card. And this is the instruction manual. Again, very large and all in Japanese. Although I haven't had any issues in the past getting through the instructions, even though they're not in English. So the visual representation tends to work pretty good. Pretty well. And just like the original Beast Wars toy, 10 out of 10 on everything except for intelligence. What is that about? Personally, I think that Megatron excels at intelligence as well. I'd say speed is probably a little bit low, and skill maybe a little bit lower. But intelligence, I think he's got that down packed. So we'll have to agree to disagree on that particular subject. Okay, so I probably skipped all that tape stuff because that's really boring. But here he actually comes intact, unlike Dinobot, where his tail came detached and he had to attach it. Megatron, oh my gosh, look at this guy. He's huge. Oh my gosh, the detail. This is so awesome. It's plastic wrapped around him. Let me just cut that stuff off. Yes. Oh man. He's even got he's got a purple tongue and everything. See that just the pupils in his eyes? I want that virus. His little arms. It's conniving little arms. Oh man. And honestly, very little robot kibble in him for his beast mode. Pretty impressive. 'Cause usually, there's just a little bit of the back to be expected. It's never going to be perfect for the Beast Wars toys. Honestly, this is as good as you could ever hope for any toy. This is so good. His toes even move individually. That's great. Thanks, Megs. All right, let's see what other goodies we have in the box. So this is his laser cannon that you can put into his head arm thing. You know, just basically his regular laser blast. What if you could stick it in his mouth right now? Yes, you can. Halitosis, everybody. Okay. Gross. Gross indeed, Megatron. Gross indeed. Okay. Now, this is interesting. We normally get a wide collection of replacement faces. There was about 4 extras for Tigertron and everyone else seemed to have a whole bunch, but there's only 2 replacement faces for this Megatron. There's Extra Mad and now I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that's him saying yes. Yeah, pretty sure. So there you go. So a couple backup faces, but all in all, not a huge selection, strangely enough. And this is interesting. This gun was in only 1 episode. It was in Call of the Wild when they went out hunting Maximals. So that's an interesting addition. I wonder why they went with that. Sorry, I'm having trouble getting it. There we go. There it is. But yeah, kind of a cool addition. And this is terrific. So it's, okay, it really doesn't want to focus on this, but here, maybe if I do it like this. My hand. Yes. Your eyes do not deceive you. This is a toothbrush. The toothbrush that I believe he had in either, was it before the storm? I think it was before the storm, where he was brushing in the teeth in his mouth. So that's to me is hilarious. Wow. Okay, so that is what we have with Megatron. A couple of references to the show and the most amazing beast mode Megatron you will ever see. Cool. Now I'm going to transform him, but it's going to take a while. So yeah, we'll just switch over to the future right now. Okay, so I have Megatron here, and I thought before I transform him, I wanted to do a quick comparison. The Masterpiece version versus the classic toy. As you see, this one's a much more bold purple. This is definitely more show accurate. This one does look a little bit more alien-like almost, I want to say. You know, like kind of like a bit like a chest burster. I mean, the basic design and transformation of, like, you know, where certain beast attributes end up is going to be basically the same. But there you go. There they are beside each other. As you can see, the Masterpiece is much bigger as well. And I will compare their robot modes as well when I am done transforming. And here we have him. It is Megatron. He's looking good. He's big. He's a big boy. Here's my hand, sort of as a comparison. I mean, I guess that only works if you know how big my hand is, but let's see. I put on his angry face. Just seems to be the best one. He's got his little boom cannons. His little sharp little feetsies. Yeah, like he looks, again, just like most of the Masterpieces, show perfect, essentially. So good on him. There's this thing though on the tail, this little bendy thing. So if you remember in the show, this isn't here. It kind of just smooths out basically, but it's an inevitable thing and not unprecedented. I'm going to relocate just to do some size comparisons because the table is not the best place for it, but hold on just a second. So Zelda's here to help with this little size comparison. What do you have to say? Oh, she says, pet my tummy. Pet my tummy. How lucky am I? And for size comparison, I'm going to put him next to his classic Beast Wars version. Oh, Zelda. You're very cute. Please have mercy on me. So yeah, there you go. As you see, the Masterpiece version is much larger. A lot more details, but in its essentials, the transformation and the design are basically the same. So that just goes to show how well the show crafted the visual aspect of Megatron after the toy in the first place. Obviously, one of the most noticeable differences is that the original Megatron, his head is shiny silver. Probably maybe more of a link to the classic Megatron, where this, obviously they went with the show accurate colors of making him more black or deep purple. I think it's more of a black for that part of his head. Okay, cool. Next, the one everyone's dying to know, how does he stack up next to Dinobot, since the masterpieces for the Beast Wars are indeed to scale. So there he is. Dinobot is the next tallest after Megatron, who is easily the biggest of the bunch. You can see sort of why they wound up being more or less mortal enemies. Oh, uh-oh. No, Zelda, no play. Or his other mortal enemy, Optimus Primal. This is always something I found very interesting in the show, was that Optimus Primal was essentially half the size of Megatron. Let's move him over a little bit. Primal was really tough, but he just didn't have the mass that Megatron had. So when it came down to it, Megatron could usually beat him in a fight, although Primal had his fair share of victories as well. So considering the size difference, it really showed how resourceful Primal was in a battle. Tigatron, Cheetor. Sadly, very tiny. Yeah, actually, there you go. So let's do that. My tiniest one versus my largest one. Megatron, right beside Cheetor. Hooey! Just dwarfs him. And it's interesting because Cheetor is definitely not even the smallest one. Rat Trap and Black Arachne are both shorter than him. Black Arachne is on the market. I guess she'll be the next one I get. But there is still no Masterpiece Rat Trap, who I am looking forward to getting. Thank you. So let's just have one more look at him. He's this is a good looking figure. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Yeah, just watch out for scalpers who are trying to sell this on eBay. There's a few who've tried to sell it for like $900+. I would not do that. There is no way that I would spend that much. But I say the average going rate, if you want to spend a decent amount on this one, is about $400, which is still not easy or even accessible to everybody. So I managed to get them because of a little help from some family. But yeah. I would say definitely worth it. So anyway, that's my unboxing. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thank you for your help, Zelda, as always. Scritchy, scritchy, scritchy. Yes. Yes, who's a good lady. Boop. Yeah, there we go. There goes my view count. Right up there.